Well, that is just perfect. Not only is it night time, there is a bloody hound above me. Look at it. A flying tank. My god, it's gorgeous. I don't want to get a better look at it from this. Look at that. 4 rocket pods. No guided missiles on the wings or anything, which makes sense. I mean, it's not gonna exactly shoot at tanks or something. Shoot at mutants and infantry, so fair enough, I suppose. But there's problems. There's problems in that it's getting pretty late. I think currently it's around 8 PM or something, and well, 8 PM would be fine were it not for the fact that I'm in the swamp, and wandering the swamp late at night is about as close to suicide as you can get without wandering unarmed into... That's where this happens. Never. About as close to suicide as you can get without... I need to take this off. Okay, so follow the road and then over there. Got it. Without wandering into Pripyat unarmed and picking a fight with the monolith, or, you know, putting a barrel up against your head and pulling the trigger. Or walking into an anomaly, you know, the more traditional forms of suicide. I think this is a creative one, but dare I say, equally as effective. Yeah, it's across the bridge and forward. Here's the problem. I can't see anything with or without this thing. Because with this thing, it's like, look at that, I'm getting... Is that parallax? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but... Like, I can't see much. It's a terrible night vision sight. With it... Oh, what the hell? Hello?
Вон старший стоит, так ты к нему обращайся.
I mean, it would appear... Oh, basic tools, thank Christ. That is... Ooh, that is so necessary, you have no idea. See, originally I came here to rescue you, but it appears that... That's already been taken care of by someone. And that I indeed don't need to be doing much in the way of rescuing. Which is quite fascinating to me, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to put on this silencer on the AK-12 because Well, one, I haven't used it before, much, and two, it's nighttime, it's high time for silencers. Yeah, thank you.
Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
Ну, где главный? Let's see. Any to manage the items you're carrying. You're carrying nothing. Okay. Fair enough. I have a companion. I have a companion. Wonderful. Excellent. Great. Where am I supposed to bring you, though? Should I take you to Rostock? No. So there's a tracking device to recover in the swamp over there. Search and rescue is at Yanov, the research facility. Of course it is. Of course it is. And I'm supposed to take you all the way to Yanov. And I will. Yeah, I can't see anything like that. I can see him. Pretty sure that's him. If that's not him, and if that's your, Got him. Grenade, right? Why would you say chvatai? It means catch. Like what? Catch bullets? That you are confusing me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume I shot the right person. These engagements are most confusing. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and assume I shot the right guy. Nope, mine. My kill. Sorry if you feel like I'm robbing you, but well, yeah, I don't really care much, to be honest. It's mine. I'm not getting anywhere near that body, probably. No, this is not worth it, honestly. It is just not worth it. I also, here's the thing. I turned off the minimap, right? I turned off the minimap and I've increased the difficulty. I forgot to mention this at the start of the video. Don't want to stay in character and not really talk about stuff like this. There you have it. Okay, let's take it easy. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's that, yeah. Okay. Sod. Sodding out. Let's go back here. Actually, let's go up here instead. Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. First of all, because, as I figured, there's going to be something to grab. Second of all, maybe I can get a shot. Is that the clear sky? Person? Yes. Yes, I think so. It's very blurry, but I think so. Okay. Turn this off. Conserve batteries whenever possible, because, yeah, it's not great. In terms of batteries, I have a package I'm supposed to deliver. Yes, I remember that as well. Let's have some food. Let's have some food. Let's have some water, and then we can take things from there. An energy drink. Okay, the reason I'm terrified of cats is with the current armor, I'm pretty much dead if they get a proper pounce on me. If they just scratch me, you know, sort of along the way casually, not that big of a problem. I'll survive. With a lot of bleeding, but I'll survive. However, if they pounce on me proper, let's just say I won't be as fortunate. So I have the Lebedev pistol, which I haven't found a... Yeah, I found replacement parts for it. I need the hang and repair kit, I now remember. I found an Abakan, which is nice, I suppose. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I can also use this to fix up my... gas mask and armor. Let's do that. And then it's, I mean, it's tragically bad, this night vision. It is tragically bad, but there is little I can do about it. So let's also fix this. At least get it up to 95, that's going to be good enough. And then you see something, right? Okay. Ridiculously silent. Like, actually stealth. Like, a twig might snap somewhere off in the distance, and that's all the warning you get. No growling, nothing. They used to be a lot louder a few years ago, but I guess, what do I call this? Evolution? Yeah, they are changing. No doubt about that. So here and then left. Here and then left, really? Oh, okay. Didn't... No, it was right, because it's inverted, isn't it? Or am I losing my mind? Yeah, it's inverted, okay. Left on the map, right for me. We have to make it to the Clear Sky base. That's basically what we have to do. Honestly, I'm glad you're with me, and I'm probably going to have to take you to Agroprom. Not the Agroprom Underground, that'd be insane. But I'm probably going to have to take you through Agroprom to get you where you need to be. That rock looked weird, I needed to check it out. The church. Last I heard, Renegades took over. Used to belong to Clear Sky, but then Renegades took over. That's what I heard, at least. I know there's a couple of good stashes around the church. One's in the grave, I think one's inside. I think there's like 2 extra somewhere that I've heard of that I know people are using. I have no idea where they are, so... I'll get 2, but probably no more than that. Let's sneak up to them. Because... if the bandits are using the church... Yeah, I can't see anything. Nope, can't see anything. Mate? What, do you reckon there was just one? Yeah, I don't think so. He does have a lot of gear on him, though. There's SVD rounds, too. Stash is empty. I wish I could sleep here, honestly, but it's not safe. Yeah, you literally can't see anything outside. It's pitch black. Wouldn't you like to have a portable bedroll now? Well, kind of, right? Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit, but you know how it is. Like 2 or 3 kilos, that's the average assault rifle. Ooh. A Psystorm. Well, it's sort of a good news, bad news situation, because if there are bandits outside, they're going to become a little bit harmless, if we're honest. So yeah. Let's turn this on and enjoy the light show. I can't really believe that we're sheltered here. I mean, you know, there's not much of a roof. I mean, okay, now just showing off with that pistol, but that is terrifying, first of all. Second of all, look, there's more holes in the roof than there is roof, if you catch my drift. Right. How's that supposed to work? Are we sure we're safe? Look, if you start growling and saying brains, I will shoot you. And then probably myself, because I'm likely going to be next, but you get the idea. I guess we're protected by God? Or something? The zone doesn't attack. Religious institutions of the spiritual nature? Question mark. Let's talk for a little bit. What's your name? Max Nocturnal. Well, listen, mate, I hope you live up to your name, is all I'm saying. Let's talk about tactics. That's all good. Let's see. Do you mind carrying a SVD or 6 for me? I'll keep the CZ, because it's a CZ, like, why would I not keep it? Best pistol on God's green earth. I'm only partially joking. I do have an unhealthy love for it, though. It's the basis for the SP Shadow 1, my god. And the Shadow 2. Those things are bloody perfection. Oh, the pinnacle of human engineering. Anyway, let's check this guy for some other stuff. I was in a little bit of a hurry. 9x18 Makarov. Exclusively Makarov with all sorts of variants. An APS. A Scorpion Vzor 61. Pre-production Vzor 68 models make their way into the zone. Originally chambered for 32 ACP when adopted by the Czechoslovak army in 1961. Mass production of 68 never took place. Ah, right. Okay. I'll take the 2 pistols, I suppose. Anyways, thankfully this is all over. And we can hopefully step outside. Now, I'll check this shack, or it's probably not a shack. Well, it's being used as a shack now, but I don't know what function it served prior. It does look straight up like a house. Sans furniture, but it does look like a house. Okay. So... I'd love to stick around and look for stashes. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. That's a lie. I would hate it. Straightforward. Alright. Just straight forward towards the Clear Sky base. That is a lookout for Clear Sky. Usually, I mean, you know, I can't confirm with any reasonable guarantee that it's still being used by Clear Sky, and that looks like Clear Sky armor from here, but... Okay, let's check. Yeah? Yeah. I think so. And if they start shooting, I know where 2 of them are, I'll just light up the entire 2nd floor of the tower and... I'll probably nail them. Здоров, друзья. Okay. Pretty sure they're friendly. Let's ask them, well, let's ask them how's life, but also let's ask them if they need anything done. Hello? No. You're the one in charge here, I'm assuming. Yes. Hello. Is there anything I can do for you? You need 5 grooming kits. Sorry, I don't have that many. I do have some magazines, though, you might be interested in. Maybe. Potentially. You have a brand new AK-74. Spanking new. It's not a modernized. It's not a modernized version of it. But it is an AK-74. Alright. Take the magazines. Least I can do for you not shooting me while I was coming out of the woodwork. Swamp work? And the swamp. While I was coming out of the swamp. And then, if there is some kind of stash down here for my benefit, I'm going to pass on it because, well, it's the middle of the night and I can't see Jack. Now, if you're here, that usually means that the village segment, the 2 or 3 houses, structures, keep correcting myself, outside of the Clear Sky base are clear, usually. However, you are a bit... Well, no, okay. No offense to your faction, right? Nocturnal. It's a bit of a emo name, but fine. No offense to your faction, they are a little bit blind, and occasionally they'll just let renegades stay here and not really, react. That scared the living Christ out of me. I take it back, I don't apologize. I do not apologize for anything. They are blind and they are stupid. They've turned their backs to renegades in their swamp. About the stupidest thing they can do. I'll say that, there might be more, but... keep an eye out, eh? Okay, looks clear, not gonna lie. If anyone happens to need renegade faction patches, I'm having a sale currently. Okay, what's the ammo situation? Actually not terrible. About 130 rounds of full metal jacket, and then... well, there's just a random AKS and a random TOS here. Fine. I guess. Okay, the AKS is just useless, but the TOS is in okay condition, so we can sell it, and then it's onwards to the Clear Sky base. God, imagine if we had to do it like this. Sorry, I understand you don't have night vision, but imagine having to trek through the swamp like this. I mean, even with the bloody thing, I can't find the... trail. I think it's here. Another dead zombie, so one would hope. The branches above our heads are just really adding to the great atmosphere of the place. Very inviting, the Clear Sky base. Very homely. You know, doesn't this just scream hospitality? Again, I'm really, like, pounding hard on your faction, but then again, I know the political situation that you guys are in, and none of you really care about Clear Sky. I mean, you're just semi-like-minded individuals doing the same thing, so... I'm assuming, considering I don't have a bullet in the back of my head currently, I'm assuming you tend to more or less agree with what I'm saying.
Привет, Сталкер. Что скажешь?
Where do I begin? What do I have to say? Where do I begin? There's a pseudo dog, haven't seen it. I love that song. Hello. Yeah, you're the guide, I know. Stuff to sell. Any work? No. You? Any work? Titanium return mechanism rods. Tell you what, if I have them, I'll give them to you, but I don't know that I do? I also have this artifact I need to sell. Let's... Could just want to pick something up along those lines, like a reinforced something. Titanium return mechanism rods basic. And you wanted... Nothing. You wanted... Titanium return... yes, I'll do it. Job's done. There you go. You can have it. What a neat little coincidence. You... I'm going to have a... wild stab in the dark and say that you're the medic. Is there any work you need done? You need 5 bandages. You know what? Take them. They are yours. Usually because you give out much more money than I would get for selling the bandages to someone else. Medical equipment-wise, I'm doing okay. I mean, generally equipment-wise, I'm doing excellent. Is there any more work you need done? Goldfish artifact, drug-making kit. Yeah, I wish I could find one. Chimera Claw 2. No. I'm not going to pick fight. Fights with any... Kai.
Что ж, если это все, то я, пожалуй, займусь своей работой.
Mirrors. I'm really sorry about this. What the hell did I just do? Oh, I had no idea I could do it like that. And that actually works. I thought I took some medication or something on accident. No, it's the suppressor. And it actually works. Wow, that is... Okay. Did not expect that. Anyways, let's go and talk to the... I guess technically the boss man?
Какие люди на нашем болоте?
Yarki. Never mind. Okay, so, is there any work you need done? You want me to go and kill... Uh-huh. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. Let's do it. Night Terror. Okay, is there anything else you want me to do? Military faction patches. Yes, there you go. You can have them immediately. Is there anything else? No. Okay. I'm afraid, though, I'm going to have to go hunting for your Night Terrors in the morning, which you would expect I wouldn't be able to find them in the morning.
Заходи еще, а то скукотища. Трепаться целыми днями не с кем.
Yeah. Let's just say I know that thing is gonna stay there for a while. That's a base. That's a base where I used to have a friend at, and that friend is no longer among the living. So yeah, let's not go there right now, or indeed ever. I might get there eventually, but you know, not until I find a rocket launcher. Let's put it like that. Now, I need to catch some sleep, obviously, but I also would like to have a word with the person in charge of supplies in this camp. And also with you, that's the mechanic of the camp, but a bit later. Alright, let's not wake the guys that are sleeping. That would be highly rude and unnecessary. Okay, and I'm gonna look for stashes and stuff in the morning. If I find a few, that'd be nice.
Возвращением, друг.
Hello. I might have some information to sell. Well, not yet. Scientists need a thing, and you don't have anything else. Okay. Yeah, babysitting scientists. No, I'm already babysitting someone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on, calm down. It's a joke, okay? 30 rounds of FMJ, you are a lifesaver, truly. If it were not for your 30 rounds, I don't know where I would be. Most likely in the exact same position I currently am, but let's not think about that too hard. I'll buy some EP, might as well. I mean, it's better to use overkill ammunition than to run out of ammunition, I suppose. And then... oh boy. Well, a controller's hand I'm going to keep for quests. Everything else... you can have... anti-personnel mine, a higher chance I'm going to blow myself up with it than something else. 45 ACP rounds I really like. These I do not need, because I don't have anything that fires 7.62 by 54. That's a PKM round. Well, among other things, it's a high caliber round. A lot of different things use it. I have some old 9mm jacketed hollow point. I should convert that to newer ammunition, or restore it, whatever you call the entire process. Is there anything else I can give you? Not really, right? No, you can have that. That's enough. And then I'm sorry, I appear to have lost my friend. I'll talk to you in the morning when I find him, and yeah, he has some guns on him that I'd like to sell. But yeah, for now, let's go to bed. Well, I mean, it's not the greatest sleeping accommodation ever. I'd sort of love to go over there if I could, but, you know, I am a guest, I suppose. Fair enough.